The Eau Claire City Council passed the capital budget plan for the next 5 years. 18 News' Toby Moore has you covered on 5 major projects for the city in the coming years.
The capital improvement plan passed by City Council this week outlines $48 million in projects for 2026 and $265 million total through 2030. Most of that funding is through long-term loans paid back using tax revenue.
We don't have a lot of other options or tools in the toolbox that the state gives us, so we look at debt service or issuing general obligation bonds.
One project, $5 million for a new regional police and public safety training facility to replace the current building.
This facility is very run down. It doesn't have any functioning bathrooms apart from porta potties or drinkable running water, and so it's really important that we support our police department, our fire department, our transit, those first frontline folks who do such an amazing job.
Another project, $12 million over the next 5 years for upgrades to the city maintenance shops building. And in 2027, $8 million would go to replace Fire Station 2 downtown, built in 1941, possibly moving the station closer to Mayo Hospital.
We'd really like to build a new station because calls for service is growing on the west side, and we want to be able to serve those areas well. And because the footprint, the physical space we have here is pretty constrained, so we wouldn't really be able to do much in that space, even with renovating it.
Also in 2027, a $22 million project to update water treatment equipment, mostly coming from a state DNR loan. And parking downtown, $18 million total, is earmarked to tear down the Gibson Street parking ramp and design and build a smaller parking structure.
To build a really tall structured parking lot like this is incredibly expensive. So as we think about replacing it, we're thinking about other options like just a 2-deck system that might not require an elevator.
In Eau Claire, I'm Toby Moore.
Thanks, Toby. And it's important to note the projects for next year in the capital improvement plan will be part of the city's budget next year. The projects in the 4 years after that could all still change before they are budgeted that year.